My guest today is attorney Jim Monroe. He's a bankruptcy attorney. Jim, let's talk about income taxes. Way back in the day, I remember as a young lawyer, I found it hard to believe that you could wipe out unpaid income taxes through bankruptcy. And, hey, in fact, that is the case.
That is the case, but they have to meet certain criteria. Number one, the taxes have to be due and owing more than 3 years prior to the filing of the bankruptcy. Number two, the tax return itself has to be filed more than 2 years prior to filing the bankruptcy. It has to be assessed, that's number three, by the IRS more than 240 days prior to filing the bankruptcy. And, of course, you cannot be a tax protester or someone who has defrauded the federal government in an attempt to avoid paying your income taxes. You have to be an honest taxpayer who just couldn't pay the taxes because of economic circumstances.
And let's say that years ago somebody did not file a timely tax return, or if they never filed a tax return for a particular, let's say 2006. Let's just say they came to you and said, now, Jim, I want to get square with the IRS. Now I want to go back and file a late return for 2006. Could they do that, then wait a couple of years and file bankruptcy to wipe out those taxes?
That is a tricky issue. In some jurisdictions you can do that. In other jurisdictions you can't. In the Middle District of Florida so far, if somebody has a tax return more than 2 years old before they file a bankruptcy, even for very delinquent taxes, most of the time they'll say yes.
All right. So Jim Monroe, bankruptcy attorney, here to lend us his expertise.